Hi everyone, it's Lana here from Lana Fitness and Nutrition, and I'm joined by Morag today. Hey Morag,
Hi, Lana.
you all right?
I'm good, thank you.
Awesome. So Morag is coming to the end of her 6 month journey, which just seems like such a long time, but also no time at all. So we thought we'd have a little reflection on where you were and where you are now and what's changed for you, because you are literally a completely different person. So
Yeah.
I have to share this with the world. So let's talk about where you were 6 months ago. So you tell me, where were you on when you first did that 5 day challenge with me?
When I did that 5 day challenge, I was at the heaviest I had been in my entire life. I was bloated, I was tired, I had no energy, didn't sleep great, constantly thinking about dieting and just miserable,
Mm,
miserable. Hated getting my picture taken, just everything was just,
yeah.
I was miserable.
Yeah. And you were living in Spanx quite a lot. And every
Oh,
Monday morning you were going, I'm going on a diet. I'm going to
yeah.
cut carbs out this week.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
what had you tried in the past? What diets had you done?
You'd probably be better asking me what I hadn't tried because I had tried everything. I've been in every slimming club in Great Britain known to man. I've been on every slip, drink, coffee, tablet, everything that the
Yeah.
internet poses. All these adverts where they pour something on there, drink something, and all of a sudden you shrink down. Oh, I love that. I love that.
Yeah.
So yeah, I had tried everything. I hate to think what I had spent over the years.
Because
Trying to
you
drop
had
my
done a
weight.
lot of like pills and shakes and things,
Mhm,
and the
mhm.
5-2 diet and slim fast and
Yeah.
like quite dangerous stuff actually
Well,
to.
I never knew it was dangerous until I
No.
met you, Lana.
So you came to me and, we figured out pretty quickly that you were hugely under eating. So
Yes.
you were obviously very sluggish in energy. You had none, you weren't motivated. So, we figured out that you weren't fueling your body with what it needed just to get through
Mhm.
the day-to-day basics. So your metabolism, your thyroid was probably quite shot. 6 months later, how are you feeling?
Oh, I wish I could sing it. I feel great. I sleep well. I get a good 7, 8 hours sleep a night. I sleep well. I've got loads of energy. I've lost quite a bit of weight. I've dropped a dress size. I've fitted into clothes that I found in a shrink bag under the bed that I hadn't had on for God knows how long, 2, maybe 3 years. And only three things out the bag are going to the charity shop. I thought I'll just never get into them. But the rest, all, yeah, love, just, eating well, just everything. So
Yeah.
much energy.
And
Completely different me.
and you've had a particularly tough time over the last 3 months. So you did 3 months of one-to-one coaching with me, and then you continued on for 3 months to do
Mhm.
it by yourself, but as more of a hands-off approach. So I was still there, we still had some regular calls, but you took over your journey yourself, because that can be the point when people fall off the bandwagon. And you went through a particularly difficult time because your mum had a couple of falls and
Yeah,
was, in hospital for a long time. She's only just coming home next week.
yeah.
So, how has the Curvy and Courageous program fit into what's been going on with all the chaos that's been in your life over the last few months?
I found it easier because I don't feel like I'm on a diet.
Yeah,
I'm eating good, healthy food, and I've actually found it easy. I can't imagine what would have happened had I been in another slimming type club. Um, I joined a club and been in this position, I probably would have thrown it out the window and survived on takeaways during these weeks that my mum's been ill. That's not been the case. It's just been so easy to keep going. And I think that's where I must have the energy because I've managed to work full time, redecorate our house, get everything ready for her coming home, and get a holiday and attend 2 weddings. So I've
yeah,
done not bad.
not bad. And yeah, like you were saying, with the food and stuff. So you've had a holiday, which is amazing, and you
Mm.
came back from the holiday. You'd put on a little bit of weight, and
Mhm.
we said earlier that if you were on like Slimming World or anything like that, you would have just, you go back and forth from putting on a couple of pounds and then losing a pound, and then putting on 3 pounds or whatever. You said you would have just given up if you were on another diet,
Probably.
doing anything else, because you would have seen assumed that it's going to take now 2 weeks to lose, whereas now the day you came back off your holiday, the weight started coming back down again.
Yeah, that's what I like about this. You can have that blip in your life or that treat or day off or whatever, and you're not spending 2 or 3 weeks trying to get back to where you were. The minute you're back looking after your food intake, the whole thing about keeping an eye on the macros is the big thing for me. Like that's my big thing. I love that. I go, oh right, I can still have because I've got there. Oh great. So I think the whole re-educating, it took, the reason I stayed on for the hands-off part of the program is because I hadn't got myself out the mindset that I was on a diet. And I had to be confident that I was, to be able to carry on without you, Lana, I had to be confident that I was fully aware and understood what my food means to my body and how it fuels it and how it works best for me. So no, I've learned so much.
You're welcome. And I think that just shows, you that, like, when you say you went on the holiday, you fell off the bandwagon maybe for a couple of days, you came home, put on a little bit of weight, and then it started to come back off again. That just shows you that that's your body straight away coming back, conforming, losing the weight, and happy to lose the weight. Because you're fueling it enough, it doesn't therefore need to hold on to that weight for any reserves or anything else. It can just let it go straight away, which on Slimming World and other things like that, you're not feeding your body, you're not fueling it. Everything is a mindset battle of, oh God, I can't have this avocado because it's a sin, but I can go and eat unlimited pasta. And, it's a real head case, isn't it, to try and navigate through.
Yep.
And what do you think has been your favorite part of the program?
I liked the coaching calls, the Tuesday night calls. I liked them. I've got a big notepad. I'll keep them. I'll keep going back to them. And I liked the whole group stuff, the Facebook stuff, where everybody was motivating each other, and the teams in the chat and Slack with what were sharing pictures of their dinner and their recipe. Like, oh, where'd you get that? And so that was all really, because that was really helpful, because sometimes it's difficult to get the balance in your calories with your protein and your fats and carbs, etc. So it was really good, and I've loved that. But I think probably my most favorite bit is getting on the scales every day, which used to be my biggest dread.
Excellent, amazing. And obviously, as you said, you dropped a dress size, you're down to 7.5. This is the most weight that you've lost in years and years and years. You've done it in a very nice, slow, sustainable way, enough and long enough to have your mindset catch up with it, so that this can be something that is ingrained now forever. And you are eating more than you probably ever have done before.
Definitely. And a lot nicer foods.
Yes, absolutely.
It's a treat to open the fridge and see a full fat yogurt and real butter.
Amazing. Well, thank you so much for sharing your journey. You've been absolutely fantastic. I have loved working with you over the last 6 months.
Thank you. Well, I've equally loved working with you, Lana.
Oh, good. Well, thank you for sharing. And if anyone's watching this who was feeling like how Morag, or is feeling like how Morag was, and wants to feel like how she is now, then please send me a message and we can have a chat, get you on the Curvy and Courageous program, or we can just start off with a 5-day challenge, which is where Morag started. So thank you so much for sharing your story with us today. I really appreciate it.
All right. Thank you, Lana.
And I'll catch up with you very soon.
Okay. Bye.
Bye.